When American Idol's Jon Foster opened his mouth, no one expected what came next, a fiery on-air debate that turned the stage into a battlefield, leaving judges stunned, contestants speechless, and fans divided in one of the most explosive moments in the show's history. To stay updated with all the latest news, subscribe and turn on notifications. The atmosphere around American Idol has always been one of passion, competition, and larger-than-life personalities, but few moments in recent memory have stirred up as much chaos as the explosive Jon Foster debate that has gripped fans, critics, and fellow contestants alike. What started as a mild disagreement during a live results episode quickly spiraled into a full-blown spectacle that not only dominated the show's social media chatter but also raised uncomfortable questions about fairness, favoritism, and authenticity in the world's most watched talent show. As one of this season's most polarizing figures, Jon Foster has been a lightning rod for controversy ever since his audition aired, and now, his latest on-air confrontation has turned into one of the ugliest disputes in American Idol history. The debate began innocuously enough, sparked by a heated exchange between Jon and fellow contestant Leela James after a tense group performance that judges described as disjointed and lacking unity. When Leela suggested that Jon's overconfidence and refusal to take direction were to blame, Jon fired back live on air, accusing her of being jealous and riding his coattails for attention. The remark immediately drew gasps from the audience, and before host Ryan Seacrest could steer the conversation back to safety, the entire panel seemed caught between shock and disbelief. Judge Katy Perry, known for her fiery but diplomatic tone, attempted to mediate, reminding both contestants that the show was about talent, not drama, but the damage was already done. What followed over the next 48 hours was an internet firestorm unlike anything the show has seen since the early 2000s. Clips of the argument flooded TikTok, memes exploded across X, formerly Twitter, and hashtags like #JonFosterDrama and #AdolMeltdown trended globally. Some fans came to Jon's defense, praising him for speaking his truth and refusing to play fake for TV, while others accused him of arrogance, disrespect, and outright bullying. The line between confident performer and conceited troublemaker became increasingly blurred as the debate spiraled out of control, leaving even veteran viewers wondering whether the show's producers were quietly fanning the flames for ratings. Insiders close to the Idol production suggest that tensions between Jon and several contestants had been building for weeks. Reportedly, disagreements over song choices, rehearsal times, and camera focus created an undercurrent of hostility behind the scenes. One crew member, speaking anonymously, said, "You could feel the tension every time Jon walked in the room. He's talented, no one denies that, but he's got a big personality, and not everyone knows how to deal with that." It didn't help that Foster has been a fan favorite for both his powerhouse vocals and his unapologetic attitude, a combination that's both captivating and combustible. Fans who have followed his journey from his viral audition, where he performed an original song that earned him a standing ovation, say that this incident shows another side of him, raw, emotional, and maybe even misunderstood. Yet the controversy has also drawn in the judges in a way that few Idol moments ever do. Lionel Richie, ever the voice of reason, later commented in an interview that passion is great, but respect is greater, a thinly veiled message many interpreted as directed at Foster. Luke Bryan, meanwhile, reportedly told producers off camera that the tension needed to be handled before it hurts the integrity of the show. The fact that the debate has extended beyond the stage and into the fandom underscores just how deeply viewers are invested in this particular season. It's not just about who sings best anymore, it's about personality, authenticity, and how contestants navigate the pressure of live television in the social media era. Jon Foster, for his part, attempted to clarify his comments in a lengthy Instagram live session 2 days after the episode aired. "People saw one moment and ran with it," he said, visibly frustrated. "I wasn't trying to disrespect anyone. I just believe in what I do, and sometimes that confidence gets twisted into something it's not. I care about everyone on that stage." His statement did little to calm the chaos, however, as fans dissected every word, facial expression, and tone of voice. Leela James has remained mostly silent except for a cryptic post on her Instagram story reading, "Energy doesn't lie." That single line reignited speculation that the feud runs deeper than what was shown on TV. Some insiders claim that the two had clashed repeatedly during rehearsals, and that producers edited out several earlier confrontations to maintain a more polished narrative for broadcast. Others insist the entire moment was unplanned, raw, and genuinely uncomfortable to watch, proof that reality television can still live up to its name. The debate has also sparked a broader discussion about how American Idol has evolved in its modern era. While earlier seasons were defined by heartwarming stories and breakout stars, the current generation of contestants faces an entirely new challenge: surviving the court of public opinion in real time. Every moment on screen can be replayed, reinterpreted, and weaponized online within minutes. For someone like Jon Foster, who thrives on boldness and self-belief, the environment can be both empowering and dangerous. He's like a modern-day reality star trapped in a talent show, one entertainment analyst remarked. He knows how to command attention, but he's still learning how to manage perception. That insight cuts to the heart of what's made this saga so fascinating. Viewers aren't just watching a singing competition, they're watching a study in human behavior under pressure, ego meeting ambition, and the fine line between authenticity and alienation. It's why so many fans can't look away even as the situation grows increasingly uncomfortable. Every new episode now feels like a continuation of the drama, with subtle glances, awkward exchanges, and tension you could cut with a knife. Even Ryan Seacrest, a veteran of handling live television meltdowns, looked visibly uneasy during the next live show, choosing his words carefully and maintaining an almost exaggerated level of calm. Social media analysts have noted that the Jon Foster debate has boosted engagement metrics for American Idol significantly. Viewership spiked by nearly 15% during the following episode, proving that controversy, for better or worse, still drives the entertainment machine. Fans who had drifted away from the show years ago tuned back in just to see what would happen next. Yet while the show might be benefiting from the buzz, some worry it's coming at the expense of the contestants' emotional well-being. Several former Idol participants have spoken out, sharing their own experiences with stress, online hate, and the difficulty of maintaining mental health under constant scrutiny. One former finalist tweeted, "You think it's just a TV show until the comments start coming in. People forget we're human." That sentiment has resonated deeply, with many calling for the show to provide stronger mental health support for contestants caught in the crossfire of viral moments. Meanwhile, Jon's polarizing image continues to evolve. Some fans are comparing him to past Idol greats who were initially misunderstood, artists like Adam Lambert or Philip Phillips, arguing that controversy often precedes brilliance. Others say his behavior has crossed a line, suggesting that raw talent should never excuse disrespect. Even within the judging panel, subtle shifts in body language suggest a recalibration of how Jon is perceived. Katy Perry's tone toward him has become noticeably more cautious, while Lionel seems determined to mentor him through the backlash rather than admonish him outright. The audience, too, appears divided, half cheering louder than ever, half booing under their breath. As the competition advances, every performance by Jon Foster now carries the weight of expectation and judgment beyond the music itself. Can he redeem himself? Will he show growth, humility, and grace under pressure? Or will his story become yet another cautionary tale of how quickly fame can turn from opportunity to ordeal? The irony is that this debate, ugly as it may be, has also solidified Jon's place as one of the most talked about contestants in years. Whether he wins the competition or not, his name will be remembered, synonymous with passion, controversy, and the unpredictable human drama that keeps American Idol alive after 2 decades on air. In the end, that may be what this show has always been about, not just finding the next big voice, but capturing the raw, unfiltered spirit of what it means to chase a dream in front of millions. And for all the chaos, the shouting, and the divided opinions, one truth remains: love him or hate him, Jon Foster has made American Idol must-watch television again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Talent Zone Updates YouTube channel for more update news.